there.
Yo, yo, what the fuck is up, man? I've been gone for 2 weeks, man. Took a little hiatus and shit, man. I was getting a little bit disturbed with the shit I was motherfucking learning and shit, you know what I'm saying? And the shit I was coming across, I was getting a little bit disturbed. Then I started getting a little bit depressed, man. I'm like, God damn, man, I don't even know if I want to talk about shit because, bruh, what the fuck is wrong with us? Like, since January 1st, 2025. I mean, obviously before that, but since that day, it's like it's just been nonstop bullshit, bro. And it's like, damn, I don't even know if I want to talk about this shit. So I took me a little break, man. I know I ain't been going hard, but I don't give a fuck. I took me a break because that's what I needed. Listening to all this bullshit that's been going on, all this drama and shit. But before I get into my mental fucking issues and shit, man, I got my motherfucking brother with me, man. Court, what is going on, man?
It's a man. First of all, I don't think we did a show since your radio show. So, so it's an honor and a privilege to be here, bro. How you feeling, man?
Honor and the privilege. It's honor and the privilege to have you on this motherfucker,
man. I feel good to be here, bro.
Yeah, well, I thank you for coming on the show, man. What you got going on, man? Tell some of the people that follow podcasts.
Yeah, you already know, man. Full court report every Tuesday night. We coming back this Tuesday night. I'm gonna be wrapping up a series. I'm wrapping up this Kendrick and Drake shit, man. I'm getting this shit done. I'm putting the bow on it on Tuesday night, man. It's gonna be my last show about it, man. I'm getting that shit out the way. That's what's going on with me, man. I just gotta get that shit out the way, bro.
That's what's going on with you, bro. Well, listen, man, I definitely can respect all that. Nigga like an idiot said pause. I don't even know what he pausing.
I don't know what happened.
But right, I don't know what the fuck. You catch all the pauses, bro. Bro, silly as hell with that shit, man. But you got man, comment what the fuck I was supposed to pause at 7:02, I guess. 04. Anyways, though, man. So today, bro, we finna talk about a few things. Obviously, we're gonna do some politically incorrect shit going on, man. I want to first off say, bro, we gotta protect our goddamn mental health as men. I know that is cliche. That is something that has been going around a lot, man. Y'all niggas joke with me a lot, you know, and tell me like, nigga, better help, boom. You know what I'm saying? What do you say?
I say about that shit, but it's a serious thing.
He told you it was an honor, a privilege to be on. Man, oh my god, bro. It is.
Oh my god, pause, god, yeah.
Pause, bro. But anyways, did I accept it right? But anyways, though, so yeah, man, we got to protect our mental health, man. Again, I know that it's a cliche, man, but these people in Israel really don't give a fuck about you, bro. They don't give a fuck about what you got going on. And if it's not beneficial to them, they really don't give a fuck. And we can't let another person, you know what I'm saying, determine our feelings. You know what I'm saying? We have to feel good at all times, you know, because at the end of the day, who gives a fuck if you feel good or not? Let's just be real. Maybe your kids, and that's only if they got what they want most of the time. You know, maybe your bitch, and that's if you got her happy, right? Excuse me, your woman, whatever she is to you. You know, your job, if you're working good, if you ain't working good, you got to go. They don't care how good you've worked in the past. You know what I'm saying? So who really gives a fuck, right? So feel good at all times, man. And to me, if you worried about what people think about you, then you're attention seeking. Right, you definitely lost because you're attention seeking. You don't need to worry about what nobody thinking about you, man. I really think that's lame, and we need to stop that, man. You know, so
I think it's the world that we live in, though. Boom. I think it comes down to social media. I think it comes down to the shit that you said, like taking a mental break and realizing that, hey man, this shit is just a lot. Everybody get on this shit. You got to realize that when you get on social media, this shit is just fake. It's a facade, bro. You
You
feel me?
and you
So
really start to see how evil motherfuckers is, because it's like, hold
yeah,
on,
bro.
before we have videos and shit, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, you know, you a motherfucker got to tell you, oh nigga, I used to beat nigga up back in '99. Like now you got videos of the shit, then you got motherfuckers sitting there waiting for you to be fuck up or anything, like, you know. So
Yeah,
it's like, yeah,
yeah.
these
It's the
motherfuckers.
culture. It's the culture. Like you can't. This dude got a song. It's a lose situation every time you go in it. Like it don't matter what you do. It's a
Miss
lose situation.
Wanda, hey, oh, so bro, I know you be in the media and all that. I want to shout out Miss Wanda, man. She do a little TV show. Excuse me, she does a TV show on Roku. She has a whole bunch of slots, like, you know what I'm saying, and she does radio, man. So I know you like to do the radio. We was gonna do the radio with the other show, but whatever happened with that, right? But she been on Miss Wanda's been on her movement with her Roku channel, which is called Queens Talk TV. And she has radio shows, drama shows. The baddies is coming out soon. So I kind of try and plug you whatever you don't mind, man. See if y'all can make something happen as far as the radio go, because I think she do need a radio host. I'm not sure, but shout out
You know,
Miss London, man. How you doing?
I'm always looking for a radio spot.
All right. So yeah, man. Back to this politically incorrect and this attention seeking, man. It's like when you get on social media, you see the truth in people, right? It's like you never really seen motherfuckers just be what you say who they are until social media actually hit, right? It's like all of a sudden you the funniest person in the world, or you know, you fucking most popular now because you get all the likes or something. Like it's like all of a sudden, you know, and that's the crazy part about social media, how it has changed a lot of the people that we know, like, you know. So you motherfuckers is attention seekers, and that shit is lame. I don't care how much money you got, how much money you made.
And I think it's the people that encourage it. If you on that bitch encouraging people to be something that you know that they ain't, you making the problem even worse. You making this shit 20
I
times
know
more
that's what it's my nigga, but I'm sitting here looking at my nigga like, and I
yeah,
guess
yeah. You know, bro, don't take care of his kids. You on there like your picture. Like, come on, bro. Y'all
only
gotta
did
do.
with a one time got a picture talking about love my son. Like,
I love my son.
I'm on here liking it, like, you know what I'm saying? My nigga, like, what the fuck, man, bro?
It's all that little shit. It's the contributing too. Like we do a good job of helping these niggas feel their facades and their egos. We do a good job of helping niggas stroking niggas' egos and making niggas feel like they somebody.
I think we
And
need to
you
pause.
can't
We don't want to stroke the ego,
that's what I be saying.
I
Like
see what you say.
as much as we blame people, is we gotta hold ourselves accountable too.
Big fact.
Because if I sit on here and say, all right, I don't like that shit, and then I go and support that shit, then it kind of don't it defeats the
And
purpose.
eventually you said you don't like it, but in actuality, man, we need to get over the thought of hate and just be like, nigga, that shit
Yeah,
trash. Like, I think that
I just know I'm just not with it.
I'm just not
That's
with
what I
it. Like,
don't
you know
do.
what I'm saying?
I don't do that morally, and I think people have put their morals aside and adapted this new way of I want to be accepted. Because at the end of the day, that's really what it is. Everybody want to be accepted. Everybody want to feel like they're a part of something. Everybody feel like social media is that gateway to that, and you get caught up in the facade of that shit, and now you think you bounce that booty 357, and you're really not. You're just out here.
Really not, man.
You're really not.
To keep on the politically incorrect segment, man, you niggas with all this money and guns, man, that shit don't make you niggas tough, bro. Um, I just want to say that, like, it really don't. Like, a lot of niggas out here, y'all got the bands, all right. A lot of these females jumping on your dick because you can motherfucking pay this, pay that. You can pay for this, whatever. You got the fly shit, whatever the case may be, man. But you remove that, and who are you? Remove that gun, and who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, who are you? You know what I'm saying? You could pay for this nigga to have your back. You could pay for this protection and shit like that. But without that, who are you individually? And that's the real question I wonder about these niggas. And you remove a gun from them, who are you? Because anybody could bust a gun, right? A lot of niggas ain't never just, you know what I'm saying, stood over no nigga. We ain't gonna go too far into that, but I'm just saying, like, a lot of you niggas, some of you niggas might have just free fly, shot some shit while you was in the car and actually hit somebody, and now you think you got a body or whatever. None of that shit is gangster, bro. Y'all need to fucking stop with this gun shit, running around with this button shit and motherfucking switch shit, thinking that shit makes you tough, because it don't. Because what you got to do is you got to go get to the switch after you wake up in the middle of the street with your soft ass, right?
And then I think it's like you just said, like we just talked about, it's that all that shit tied into one. You feel me? Like niggas think that shit is cool until they got to do that. Go sit down with all them boys. Well, for the games, you gotta go sit down with all them boys, and you can't open the refrigerator, and you got to shit in front of another nigga.
So I got a video, man. If my my brother DC can help me, man. It's a video in my little cache. It's called Monkey Experiment, man. Can you throw that up there? I want the people to see something right quick.
In 1966, scientists conducted an experiment where they placed 5 monkeys in a room. In the room, they set up a ladder with some bananas on top. Whenever one of the monkeys climbed the ladder to get the bananas, the scientists sprayed the rest of the monkeys with cold water. The monkey would come down and the water would stop. When another monkey tried to climb, the cold water would be sprayed again. Eventually, whenever any monkey tried to climb the ladder, the others would beat him up to stop him. Then, the scientists replaced one of the monkeys with a new one. The new monkey, unaware of the cold water, tried to climb the ladder, but was immediately beaten by the other monkeys. He learned that climbing the ladder led to a beating, though he didn't know why. As the experiment continued, the scientists replaced all the original monkeys one by one. Each new monkey was beaten when it tried to climb the ladder, even though none of them had ever experienced the cold water. By the end, all the original monkeys were gone, the cold water had stopped, but none of the remaining monkeys would try to climb the ladder, nor would they let any other monkey do so. This behavior had become a tradition, even though none of them knew why.
Does that make sense?
Hey man, I thought about so much shit in that moment.
What's one of your thought process, if you don't mind sharing
it? Just how slavery played such a huge impact on how we think, and how that just that philosophy alone, I can see how 300 years of slavery really can affect the black mentality. And I don't know if that's where you were going with that, bro, but that right there just played in my head like, damn. And that was just a short period of time. So if
they've been working on it since back then. Imagine what they came up with now. You feel me? Imagine. I mean, they cloned Tyrone. We look at it as a movie, right? Come on, man. They put it in the chicken. Don Julio on the 31st of January. They released Don Julio on Popeye's Chicken on the 31st for right the day before Black History Month. The day before Black History Month.
Hey man, the thing about the world is, and I said this earlier, and it's funny that we talking about this because I said this earlier to my brother. They put that shit right in your face, and niggas still don't believe it. A nigga still won't believe it, bro.
Because
we can run around this bitch and say 30,000 things to a person. You can show them like that video right there. That video just explains. And like I said, you don't even got to get that deep, even on the surface level. Even if you looking at it from a black people mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let me give you another philosophy
from a spiritual mentality, from any way you want to look at it mentality, educational mentality. That mentality works.
Let me give you another experiment they did, bro. They did an experiment where they put a whole bunch of like flies in the jar, gnats in the jar, right? Poked holes in the top or whatever, but they put a whole bunch of gnats in. I don't even know if they poked holes in the top, but they put a whole bunch of gnats in the jar. The gnats obviously tried to get out, but they couldn't because there was a lid on top. They covered the lid up, right? So after a while, them gnats, they just found level inside the jar.
Right.
They opened the top. None of the gnats came out. The new gnats that was being born at the bottom didn't even try to come out. The rest of them, of course, stayed in as well. Like, this is like, you drop a motherfucking steak in the hood and just, what I'm saying, watch how people react and shit. And it's like, that's what they do to us, bro. And I think what our problem is instead of us realizing that we could take all this land and motherfucking just start building shit. Okay, we rent from somebody that's cool. We can still put in some cows. Nigga, my neighbor shouldn't be mad because they're going to eat with me. Like, and I think that we need to start doing shit like that and stop glorifying all this bullshit, bro.
I hate to say this, Boom. I hate to say this, bro. But we at a point where you got to have a realization moment. It's going to take something major, bro, for us to realize our strength, to realize who we truly are as a race, as people, as whatever.
That's why I supported Trump. That's exactly why I supported Trump. It sounds crazy, I know, but see, this is the problem, man. A lot of us, we don't.
Sometimes you got to destroy before you elevate.
It ain't even that too, but that's pretty much it. But it's like Floyd Mayweather, when he was going to fight Manny Pacquiao, did he just go in blindly and just only off his training, or did he watch Manny Pacquiao clips? He say his name. You feel me? He studied his enemy, right? So why should I not watch documentaries of the Klan, right? Why should I not see how satanic people move? You know what I'm saying? Why should I not? And I think that we do so much of not caring about that shit that if we get a person like Trump in who gonna make us see it, we ain't got no choice but to see it. You feel me? Then we ain't got no choice but to come together. So that's the only reason why I'm really like for the Trump shit, man.
Yeah, because we can touch there on this show, and I'm happy that we can.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Trump is an American slap in the face? Because and I say this because I think a lot of people use Trump as a tool, right? Trump is now in office, and there's a lot of people that troll for Trump to get there, right? And now that he's in office, it's almost like a troll to the American government. You get what I'm saying? It's almost like a haha, y'all got Trump again. It's not more of
But that's what we asked for, though. I mean, if we talking about we as a collective of Americans, I know a lot of people had their differences, but as an overall, people chose Trump. So I don't know if it's a slap in the face if we chose him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess if you looking at it like, nigga, you end up
because I feel like a lot of people chose Trump just because a
lot of people chose Trump because they was tired of what Biden was doing. Like I don't even think it had anything to do with Democrat or Republican at this moment. It was like, nigga, we tired of what Biden them on, and then so much shit was just coming out with the diseases and them giving all this money to people overseas and not doing nothing for us, and it was a lot of shit that just made people automatically just say, "Fuck, what y'all gonna do for us?" And then you get a lot of the "you ain't black if you don't vote Democrat." Niggas like, hold on, like, you know what I'm saying? But I really think that the only people who really got the bad end of it right now is the Hispanic people, and not all of them. And I seen a lot of the Hispanic people.
Bro.
Like,
I don't know, bro. Listen, like we say, because that's tough to say. I think Hispanic people are getting the bad end of the stick, but I think when you look at the full grand scheme of things, it's only one race that get the bad end of the stick.
I mean, we next. I ain't taking us out the category. I just think that. For us, the thing about us and everybody else, the difference between us and everybody else is there is no bad end of the stick for us. We are the stick. Like, you feel me? That's the whole thing. Like, that's so it's not, it's just like how they chipping it. And why we not realizing that we are the stick. We are the land that y'all niggas build on. We are the land that y'all make. We earth. Like, this us. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I think that the bad end of the stick does go to the Hispanics because a lot of them were so pro-Trump. But I think that it was mainly the Hispanics who already had got their citizenship, right? Because I heard a lot of Hispanics being here in Arizona. I heard a lot of Hispanics like, shit, they got to get in line like us, like, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of them wasn't mad about the situation. So I think once we look further into it, man, I just feel like this is more of a chance for us to come together. All right, they finna play us. What we gonna do? We gonna sit back and just let them play us? We gonna cry? We gonna come together and do our own shit? I think that's what this is about to put. This a position, and a lot of us ain't gonna make it. That's cool because we don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Because that builds bad DNA. You feel me? We want all new DNA coming out with the mentality of we got this. We don't want the motherfucking I'm gonna go do whatever somebody else say. But I don't want to say too much on that, man. How you feel about gun control?
Gun control. Do I feel like it's? What do you mean? What the fuck you mean?
Do you feel like we need guns? Do you feel like there's pros and cons to it? Do you feel like we should get rid of them? How you feel about them?
Definitely not fucking get rid of guns. That's definitely
okay. Let's not get rid of guns.
But I do think guns need to be controlled on some level, because of mass shootings. So I don't like the way gun laws are constructed in certain areas. Certain areas got harsher gun laws than other areas. So I mean, I guess in certain areas we need to figure out what kind of gun control is necessary. So I think in areas that gun control, you got mass shootings at a high level. We need to figure out what kind of guns we got here, what kind of guns we control in here, and who got these guns, where these guns going. But I'm on the side of, hey man, don't be in my fucking business about something that you don't got nothing to do with. Because I am an American, and I should be able to have my gun without you coming to take my shit because I do have a weapon. And I pay taxes, I do all that American shit, so I don't expect you to come take my shit. So no, I don't agree with people taking your shit, but I do think it has to be controlled at some level, to maintain some kind of integrity behind the law. Because if not, we're gonna always have bad instances where it just looked bad, boom. Because I know what you about to say, bro. I think niggas should keep their guns too. You never know when you're gonna need it. But
I don't know. I'm on the fence on both sides, man. I hope that nobody pushes me to a side, like right. But it's like on one end, I'm a hands-on nigga, right? But for the people, we do need to be able to protect ourselves because, especially the way our government's set up, bro, we get rid of our guns, nigga, they go in motherfucking cages. So I'm on both sides. The problem is that I think that people don't realize that having a gun doesn't make you tough. Like, and I think that that's what that's where a lot of people fuck up at with these guns. It's like all of a sudden you can't talk crazy to me because I got a gun. So niggas can talk crazy to you yesterday, but when you bought a gun today, now better not say nothing. What? Like, how does that work? Like, you know what I'm saying? That doesn't even. So I think that, and it's still gonna sound crazy too. It's still a bad end on this way too. I think that bullet should be like 1,000, 5,000 a bullet, like somewhere. But the problem is then you gonna get a nigga like Brian James, you know what I'm saying? Motherfucker Bill Gates, who gonna have a whole bunch of niggas who can shoot off bullets because they rich as fuck. You feel me? So it's like, because you're gonna think about shooting a nigga, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? If at least 200, like 100 a bullet, 200 a bullet or something, you're gonna think about it. Like, can I just whip this nigga's ass, or do I really need to put my rent money in this
that's
nigga?
what I'm saying. I think it should be a motherfucking competency test for you to have a gun.
Some of them niggas be dumb though. They be smart as hell, bro, and light your shit up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's like even the case. It'd be the smart ones too. And they try and think logically. Like old dude who did what he did with the damn, what's fuck, the medical dude, man, the insurance company dude, man, fuck, I can't remember his name. Luigi, whatever his name was, man. The way he did them, some of them be smart as fucking doing shit crazy.
I don't think Luigi was smart.
He got caught up in the McDonald's.
You think Luigi was smart?
I mean, shit, he got away. I think
he did not get away.
I mean, he got away from the scene. He got out of the state.
That don't mean nothing, boom.
He could have got further if he would have planned further, but I don't think he planned that far.
Luigi not smart. This is why Luigi not smart. Luigi would have had a better fight using his degree. He's a white man. He could have had a better fight that way. He chose to use the most stupidest way to fight the system ever. They're gonna bury him under the jail, bro. His fight is never gonna be fought.
That's cool,
the way he thought it was gonna be.
Sometimes one nigga got to go down for the rest to understand, like how you were just saying earlier. And it's like,
don't that make everybody else understand? All them niggas did was got tighter security, bro.
Yeah, they got tighter security, but I think that we looking at it from what they doing. We not looking at it from what we doing. So it's like, okay,
I think that's our mindset. I think that's our mindset. And we looking at it from the violence standpoint. He went out and shot somebody. You feel
that's
me?
Fucked up. I don't think that's cool. I don't
either. And I think that's where people get it misconstrued, because even though he did what he did, he didn't make a stance to me. Because to me, he didn't make a stand for himself.
See, what I'm thinking is, I mean, and okay, look, what I'm thinking is, you do something like that, and it opens everybody's eyes to something going on. And so we as the people get to see in all the insurance scams and how they doing their business, and we can start looking into it deeper. And now we understand why dude even did it. No, we didn't feel like it was right, but him being on fucking camera or being on the news, as many people talked about insurance scams over the years of me being young to an adult, and nobody never paid attention to it. This is the most people have paid attention to it.
And I'm not disagreeing with that point. I just feel like his level of ignorance is what's ultimately gonna be played out in his case. Like this shit.
I mean, they did. Look how long they did. Look how long they did everybody else like that, though, man. So it's like they go out of death, and then you find out they was cool. It wasn't like that. You have to live your whole life with this bullshit ass lie of why you did something, and then by the time you die, the truth come out, or after you died and been dead 20 years, then the truth come out about you. And I listen, man. They used to motherfucking make these motherfuckers fight in front of. Which I got a question for you. They used to make these motherfuckers fight fucking lions and shit, man. You know, the pedos and the rapists and shit. You know, they used to make them go into gladiator school and fight lions and shit. So I do got a question for you later on with that, man. But they do need to better the gun laws, man. We need to figure something out with that. We've been in here and it's politically incorrect a lot, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here, but I'm gonna ask you this one question about this. How do you feel about them? Do I want to go immigration? Do I want to go religion in schools with you?
Ooh.
We're gonna go to immigration.
Okay.
How you feel about that? You feel you're allowed to feel however you want to feel.
Okay.
It's just
immigration is like guns. Gotta control it. Shit. You gotta control it. You gotta control at some level. Because although I don't think deporting people in the way Trump did it is crazy. I think his tactic on how he did it is wild. I think we should have found a better solution for that. You feel me, boom? But it has to be some kind of way we control it and maintain integrity. And I think that's what this people has to understand with immigration. Because we fall into other social economic problems. I mean, because a lot of shit that people said wasn't happening was truly happening. And it was due to immigration. So even this vote, I'm gonna lean on this vote here, right? They didn't need us this election. They showed that they didn't need us because they put a black figure up in front of the Democratic Party, and she still lost. And I'm not saying that to say that black people didn't do their job, because they did. They got out to the votes. They did what they were supposed to do.
I didn't vote.
Lost. Hold on, boom. But she lost because the Democratic Party failed her.
You think so?
And yes. I feel like they lean so heavy on the black vote that they missed one vote, the Hispanic vote. The Hispanic vote is what counted in this election.
You sure about that?
I feel like the Hispanic vote is what won this election.
I think that's what made them lose. They focused too much on all of it. Look, they flooded our country with like 40 million immigrants, bro. Now you got to remember, it's estimated 42 million black people in the country. So this is why they always leaned on our vote. And I think what they did was when they brung all these immigrants in and they gave them all of the benefits, that was for them to be able to vote. So now they got 80 million votes if they get the immigrants and us. But I think what ended up happening is, and by me living out here on the West Coast, I'm seeing it firsthand. So again, I'm on the side of the fence, and I hope a motherfucker don't push me. But in one end, it's fucking 150 degrees outside. I'm not about to be outside building no house. No disrespect to no culture, but they go out there and do it. So shit, if they gonna do it, I don't want them to leave. But on the other hand, man, I'm hearing and seeing about so many break-ins, grapes, remove the G, a lot of things that's going crazy on that side. So it's like it's it's crazy. Like you said, it's like the gun thing. It needs some fucking control, bro. And I think one law, regardless of where the fuck you come from, it should be against the law to speak your natural language outside of your home.
Oh damn! Oh damn, boom! Listen. Damn. I'm gonna have to agree with my brother on this one. I don't know what you're saying.
I don't know what the fuck you saying.
I don't like that.
You over here. If I come over there, I better know what you saying. You over here. You
know.
need to speak English, bitch.
Listen, it gotta be some kind of control, boo.
Gotta be some kind of control,
bro. I'm with you. Like the gun shit and that shit gotta be controlled.
Well, look,
because you can't have immigrants coming over here getting guns. And but now look at that.
They don't even know how you saying. You saying sorry, nigga. They don't know what you're saying.
I'm telling you. You come over like it's free to them. It looks so free. America looks so free.
Simple and easy to break in, sweet. Listen. But look though, so this is what I want to do, man. Before we move on, I want to support some black business. So, EC, can you play Nanner B Oils for me real quick, man? What's that under? Let's see. That is, he probably know though.
This commercial was brought to you by Podcast Lit. Are your edges and hair thinning out? Your roots not as strong as they should be? Then go ahead and order Nanner B's Comeback Hair Oil. I promise you won't be disappointed. And again, thank you for tuning in to Podcast Lit.
Let's go. So thank y'all for watching the politically incorrect segment, man. We're going to move on to the news if you give a fuck. You know, this is probably about a 5-minute, 10-minute situation, man. We're going to see how we go through with the news, man. But number one, 50 Cent got Big Meech. Welcome home. Home party canceled. Yes, sir. I'm
man. I'm mad you want me to poke at this one. Damn. Listen, bro. You know, like 50 Cent is like top, right? Top of my Mount Rushmore, no Diddy. Like he up there, bro, on my list of entertainers, influential people. Like he up there, entrepreneurs, all that on them lists. And sometimes he say shit. Hold on. Yeah. I'm in the pocket. Yeah, I think he say shit that is
outlandish.
No, I think he say shit with truth sometimes.
Truth? Okay.
And I don't know if he speak from like his own truth. But I think when he think he got a league on something or he thinks something is the truth, he gonna stand on that.
Are we talking about with the rat situation?
With the rat situation. And I think he's standing on Big Meech being a rat.
But is there a why behind it? Because it seemed like all of a sudden, you know, you did the show, you know, you already understand what the girl talking about with the life rights and Big Meech and shit. Then he come home, and all of a sudden you doing videos with Rick Ross and shit, calling him the boss, and he throwing the show and all that. But bro, been keeping your name alive. So
no, I'm with you. I'm with you. I agree with you. About the Rick Ross and. Because you know 50 gonna stand on the side of loyalty too. But
my problem is just like, bro, if this the case, then all of a sudden you see him go down and make that play with Ross, then did you already know about this and you were just holding back? Like, you know what I'm saying? What do you want? Like, you was gonna play us as the people, have us spend all this money on some shit that you knew a nigga was a rat? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I'm looking at it too. Like, nigga, how you do? Is there everybody trying to play some goddamn body, bitch? But yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So 50 Cent got Big Meech. Welcome home party canceled. All right. Well, I ain't care about the party anyway. Nigga just, you know what I'm saying? How many kids out here ain't have fathers and shit? How many motherfuckers is out here fucked up? You know, I think you should have did something better for the community any motherfucking ways. Let's keep it going though. So every 6 years, there's an asteroid called Bennu, 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 or whatever the fuck, however you say that.
Hey,
And it wrote,
piggyback off what you said, because you just said some shit at the
what's
end of
that?
what you said. When
Oh,
you said
what's that? Go ahead, say something. Go ahead.
you ain't say that you ain't do nothing for the community either. And the fact that you came home without a plan to do something positive for the community is crazy.
Not a children's book, nigga.
Not a children's book, not a BMF.
At least a children's book, nigga.
You've home community center, nothing. That ain't what you working on. You working on
You
a
want
corporate
niggas to give you
yourself.
some bricks so you can get back to it? I don't know. They said they came home. Nigga
No,
came
you heard
home.
what I said. You came home working for yourself. That's crazy.
And I mean, we would have supported him, like, nigga, especially you'd been in jail the whole time talking you shit, you know, la la la, man. We probably would have supported him. He came home. Oh, you home, nigga? Where that you shit you was talking? Let's go, you know. But yeah, so every 6 years, it's a asteroid called Bennu that rotates the Earth. You know what I'm saying? And so it's supposed to hit the Earth 100 years from now, right?
2030.
But there's a new asteroid that's called 2024 YR4. And it has a chance to hit the Earth and cause a global winter in December of 2032. Excuse me, in 2032.
Yep, I see that.
7 years from now.
I see that.
They have called it a warning asteroid, and they say that it can hit somewhere right below us, South Asia, Africa, but it definitely can cause some damage to the planet. So be on the lookout for that. Maybe YOLO, go out and kick it. Or maybe Jesus come back and stop that shit because that was supposed to be on Earth. We don't know what the fuck going on. We just going off of what y'all give us. 12 people injured in France after someone threw a grenade in a bar. This happened yesterday, day before.
Grenade in a bar? GTA type shit?
Man, GTA. I got some GTA shit for you, but we're gonna get there in a second here. Chinese cured diabetes. Yeah, so it's a patient has a journey to recovery. According to the South China Morning Post report, a patient underwent the cell transplant in July 2021. Remarkably, within 11 weeks, he no longer required external insulin. Over the next year, he gradually reduced and ultimately stopped taking oral medication for blood sugar control. Follow-up examination showed that the patient's pancreatic insulin function was effectively restored. One of the lead researchers claimed that the patient now has been insulin free for 33 months. Now, this is my thing. I know I got people in my family with diabetes, man. I have to chill before I'll be up in there somewhere, you know what I'm saying? And they always force us to, or they tell us we got to eat right, you know, work out more. How do you think this affect the Americans and the American insurance and medical industry?
Man, you know they ain't about to give us that motherfucking cure. You know they not about to get that shit up.
This shit is in the wraps. You gotta go look this shit up too. They ain't putting that shit on the news or nothing, but it's actually going on.
Listen, the American people is gonna bury that shit, boy. You gonna have to go search like forever to find that shit, boy. That shit is gonna be hitting. Anything that can enhance your life in a better way. America don't want to see you with that.
Don't want to see you with that, man. If
They
it
wanna
betters
see-
you,
they want
that's why they say
fat,
off-
uncomfortable with back problems. They want to see you at their doctor. They want to see you with their medicine. They want to see you on their insurance. They want to see you using it. They want to see 20 years down the line that they have spent $40 million on each American. So they can say we made our trillions and trillions of
and
dollars.
they made that money off of your
Yeah, that's what this is, bro. This is a lifetime of I'm gonna fuck my people.
Off
And
topic.
that is crazy.
Off topic, they claim that the government's not going to give you nothing that's going to better you, which is why they keep people in the Bible. That's scary though, but that's somewhere else though. Anyways, so United Kingdom has created self-healing asphalt. Shout out to the potholes, right? We need some of that shit. Nigga, the potholes.
America ain't about to get that shit. They want to use the same asphalt they've been using for 50 years, boom. The same shit that they replaced right now in June and March In April, the same little shit they're gonna go patch up out
Same
there.
shit.
And it's gonna be tore up in 4 years, and they're gonna tell you we go reconstruct this whole street.
Keep on paying taxes on it.
Why would I charge you?
You on mute.
Why would I get that shit that's gonna be $6,000 and it's gonna grow and fix itself when I can charge y'all 40 million
a month, a year, shit.
a year? It's gonna be $40 million projects.
So, do you remember Donald Trump saying he was going to change the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America?
Yes, sir.
Well, if you go look on your Google Maps and your Apple Maps, which I have done, you will now see that the Gulf of America is, the Gulf of Mexico is now the Gulf of America.
No, you was right the first time.
The Gulf of Mexico.
Gulf of America.
It's the Gulf of America now. But the kicker though, it only shows that on USA formatted apps. So if you was in the United Kingdom, that bitch still say Gulf of Mexico. It's not right there. But yeah, for us, we see Gulf of America. Damn, that shows how self-centered we are as a people. That is crazy. Boy. That is crazy, man.
Yeah,
so this right here, man. You said what?
Hey man, that show you how American Trump is, bro. You get what I'm saying though? Like that show you how American that motherfucker truly is, bro. That's the most American shit ever. Long as I can see it, it's okay.
As long as I can see it, I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about, nigga. This bitch
that's
is
some American shit, bro. Like that's like fuck you. I can see it. You feel me? Like it's no other way around it. Like that is American as fuck. Like as bad as you hate Trump, he just represent America, y'all. Racist, crazy, self-centered, millionaire. That's America.
That's America.
I think of Trump as a reflection. He's the mirror that they turned on themselves. And sometimes you just got to look at the mirror and say, that's me.
That's me.
And the quicker that we say that that's me, the better off we'll be able to accept this 4 years and let
it make a change on ourselves. We start seeing ourselves and we can start changing.
Michael Jackson said it starts with the man in the mirror.
Oh, looking at the man.
And we looking at a reflection of who America is.
Man,
I'm sorry. It's power in the wrong hands. It's power and unstructured. It's been this way. It's just bad that America got to see.
You gotta wake up. You just gotta get off the NyQuil, man. We just gotta wake up, bro.
Open your fucking eyes, bro.
Amen. Stretch a little. Brush your teeth.
Yeah, you know I'm waking up, eat that social media first.
Man, listen. Look, so we're at the end of the news, man. This is big for me because I'm a gamer. Fucking video games, man. I live my life on video games because I do not like real people in real life. I don't even like them on the video games, but I can just cut that bitch off and I can cut that bitch back on when I feel like dealing with people and that's it. Like, but GTA 6 is supposed to drop this year. Allegedly. GTA 6. And I want to let everybody know, if you have a business, if you have a significant other that plays video games, if you have people in your business that plays video games, that works for you, if you're a manager, supervisor, anybody, I'm not even snitching. You guys probably already know this. Niggas ain't coming to work when GTA drop. They'll probably be off.
I'm going to work. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'll be there. Y'all niggas gotta pay y'all motherfucking bills. Y'all better take y'all ass to work.
Niggas ain't going to GTA. I done talked to too many niggas who are not going to GTA. I mean, not going to work with GTA drop. That shit is like a holiday. Niggas been waiting their whole 10 years of life for this. Niggas ain't seen this shit since they was 20 years old. Niggas is like, I got a whole day at least, nigga. I'll fix it.
Yeah, actually, boom. What if it's a flop?
That's cool. Niggas waited 10 years for a flop. That's what they gonna find out. It doesn't matter. Like, niggas have waited 10, 12 years for a video game, right? Now, I get it. You going to work, so this may not be big for you as it is for me.
I love Grand Theft Auto, bro.
Okay, so did you play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas?
Yes.
Did you beat it?
Yes.
Do you remember a little bit of the story, parts of the story?
I remember Big Worm was a motherfucking rat.
Killed
I
the
know what's
mama and
going
all
on,
that
man.
shit.
I remember all that shit. Big
Well,
smoke,
let's.
motherfucking.
I want you to tell me if this is real or fake. Hey, DC, can you play that next video for me, man? That GTA video for me, please. Tell me if this is real or fake, brother.
5 years. 5 years I've been gone. But ain't nothing changed in the hood. My mom's gone. And my family's broken. And this city's eating itself alive. You either play by my rules, or you get crushed under.
I'm done running. Time to take back what's mine.
The city's changed. The Ballas run everything. You sure about this? Once you start, there's no going back.
A man's got to adapt, CJ.
There's nothing left to go back to. You know, I'm not here to play by the rules. I'm here to change the game.
And this is
AI too motherfucking cold, boy. AI too motherfucking cold, boy. Ooh, y'all losing y'all gonna lose your jobs. There's gonna be a lot of people that lose their fucking jobs when the AI take over. Cause how the fuck did they put Will Smith?
So there's another video, and it got Samuel L. Jackson talking. Officer Tenpenny.
What?
So I'm trying to figure out if that shit true or not, man. That shit just tripped me out. Like, it's like GTA 6 coming out this year, then all of a sudden they come out with a clip for a movie. That gotta be some AI generated. But if they do come out with that,
I ain't gonna lie, GTA. I don't know if y'all seen that clip. Y'all seen that right there? Niggas is if you think niggas is gonna line up to get a video game, if y'all drop the San Andreas movie, niggas is gonna beat y'all gonna break the numbers. All right, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. Whoever made that on AI, y'all fucking tripping. Y'all should have wrote the movie.
y'all should have wrote the movie. So you should have wrote the movie. Yeah. Well, look though, man, we finna get out the news, man. But I just want to give y'all a news flash, man. Government plays both sides. Whoever getting the most motherfucking money, that's what they fuck with. So just be careful when you believe in your government, because it doesn't matter if they fucking with motherfucking niggas who gonna blow up the world or niggas who trying to get world peace. Whoever getting the most money,
you gotta know,
they gonna rock with
You gotta know, bro. You gotta know one thing about our country too, man.
What's that?
Y'all trying to do what y'all trying to do, man. They trying to get a bag, bro.
That's all. That's all.
Don't fuck about your safety. Your safety don't matter to them. If they
Our
get a
government
bag,
does not give a fuck. They just
don't
get
give
a
a fuck
bag,
about
man.
that shit. That just shit. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
Our God is Jesus' Father. They God is gold, oil, and drugs. Simple. You hear me?
You feel me? Like, listen to me. Listen to me. You better get in when you fit in and make a couple dollars before you go to that place. Cause
God, Rod, what up, brother? So look, we done with that, man. We done with the news, man. That was all the news I have for y'all, man. It's a lot more shit to go out there, man. But I tried to keep it basic, man. I ain't want to do too much fear mongering because there's a lot of crazy shit going on that I'm just tired of. But we on to wacky conspiracy fucking theories, man. You be fucking with the conspiracy theories?
Some conspiracy theories I fuck with, but not all of them. Not all.
Yeah. Well, how you feel about the Malcolm X conspiracy? Have you ever heard of Malcolm X conspiracy?
What's the Malcolm X conspiracy? Fill me in, bro.
Well, Dick Gregory claims. Did you hear the story that Dick Gregory claimed about the Malcolm X assassination?
That he called them?
Nah. Well, he said he called them before it happened and told them, yeah, that part.
You gonna die?
Yeah, all that. He also said what happened when they got there. So he claims that, and I think this was confirmed. What an FBI agent did say they had something to do with it, but I don't know if they confirmed his story, but they did say they had something to do with his death, Malcolm X's death. But he claims that the government wanted him dead, obviously, because he was about to start a movement through the people. But they had paid the people that was with Malcolm X. Obviously, this is the story we hear. that his own people killed him, right? And I guess they paid him to do it, right? But the conspiracy that Dick Gregory said is they didn't believe that the people would do it because they loved him so much, so they gave him blanks. So while Malcolm X was giving his speech, they supposedly threw smoke on the motherfucking stage and then shot him from the balcony to make sure that he was dead. So his own people shot him and they thought they killed him, but they didn't kill him because they have blanks in their guns. So that's the conspiracy, man. But that's just wild to me. Like, why anybody just want to take this man out as much work as he was doing, man. But it is what it is, man.
Excuse me, boo. Was that it again?
I don't know why I even said that. Why wouldn't?
Yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, that was wild.
You just what we just said.
Right, that was.
Why
crazy.
wouldn't they?
Why wouldn't they? I apologize.
And you gotta think about it, bro. For them to even for that to be a wacky conspiracy, but the level that a country would go through to kill somebody of that political stature is crazy. Because you know how orchestrated you have to be to orchestrate some shit like that, but you know how wicked you gotta be. You know how mad you gotta be. You backdoor the middleman. Hold on,
and he helping you get freedom and like getting right.
No. I'm talking about this, bro. You know how you gotta understand how crazy that is, bro. To sit back as the government and be like, all right, look, we know they love him, bro. We know they love him. I'm talking about the actual theory of the killing, the assassination.
Right.
You know how wicked you gotta be to sit back and even think that, like, okay, these motherfuckers love him. They love him so much that we're gonna give them blanks. Just in case they don't do it.
Just in case they don't do it. They love him that much.
They love him that much, but that also go to show you about people that you have around you.
Because they still did it.
They still did it.
Technically.
So it's kind of a 50-50 thing for me. It's kind of like the people around you will watch your demise.
You know what thing
even
about
when they don't kill you, they still would have let a motherfucker do it to you. And that's crazy to think about. You gotta think, I know Malcolm had to be a stand-up nigga to the people that was around him because they use his people to do it.
That's some sad shit.
Ooh, boom, that's so deep. Oh, that's just so loaded, bro. You gotta
shit.
think about it, bro. You gotta think about it, bro. How low are you as a man, bro? To kill your brother.
I mean, the Bible got so much game, bro. Like the first murder was Cain and Abel, right? So you know what I'm saying? It's like we knew how this shit gonna go from the jump. I mean, that's why I fuck with the Bible. I don't be trying to catch the Holy Ghost tonight because hey, have you ever seen a man catch the Holy Ghost? I just wondering. Anyways, though, so yeah, I don't be trying to. I just be trying to get some game. I think the Bible got a lot of game in this shit, man. But nah, so yeah, they fucked us. They played this, man. But planes fell in the fly, man. Planes fell in the fly. A lot of aircraft is just falling from the sky, man. Prayers to the family first off, man. Prayers to the family.
So boom, it's listen. I see this video, and it's funny that you say this. Not a wacky conspiracy. This lady, she was talking about cyber attacks on America and how America gonna be so behind on not realizing what's going on. It's gonna affect us on all levels, right? She say, imagine when that happens, the air traffic control shit happens. But imagine when people in surgery, the doctors, and their medical equipment fails and goes offline because we are being cyber attacked and we don't fucking know it. You feel me? Like we run around here worried about this political shit and everything going on, and we don't know what the fuck people are doing to us.
They don't do boots on the ground no more. This is how they come up with what they do war.
Come on, bro. You think the war? You think the war gonna be on? You think the war gonna be fight with guns and motherfucking no?
So you said we not own no conspiracy shit, but the conspiracy is one of them you hit right on the nail. Reasons can include cyber attacks and also
you can't tell me that it's not a cyber attack because the shit that happened with PlayStation just like last weekend.
Last week, y'all was going for 2 days a day.
Bro, and then they try to do some confusion shit too, right? The shit happens right on double XP weekend,
right?
right? The shit happens on double XP weekend. It's out for what, 18, 19 hours? They give us 2 days of double XP on all games this weekend. You feel me? All weekend they gave it back.
Well, they said they give y'all 5 days.
They did not give us an explanation.
No, hell no, they ain't gonna give you no explanation.
I'll tell you why.
Why?
I'll tell you why. Because they being cyber attacked. Shit
You
is being cyber attacked around this bitch, boom.
You think it's cyber attacks, or do you think that is construction to control? You know,
both, nigga. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? That shit is both. Because
well, check this out.
Because you never know. Like I say, our country,
you never know. This is why we got to start getting our corn and our weeds
together.
You
never know, bro. You never know. Yeah, bro. Stop eating all that medical. Stop eating all that shit, bro.
Yeah, we gotta stop doing that too. We gotta start getting our seeds together, man.
That shit, bro.
Check this out, though. And, and they said it also can be the Earth's magnetic pole shifts. You know what I'm saying? The Earth on some other shit. Okay, so you don't tell me you're a flat earther, and if you are, just yes or no. We're not about to get into that.
I ain't gonna say what I am.
You gonna plead the this nigga? Anyways, all right. I'm gonna get you to speak on that, though. I'm gonna get you to speak on that, though. I ain't trying to hold you too long. Let's go ahead and go. So, man, I ain't gonna keep you. I'm gonna get you to speak on that, though. But look, though, another conspiracy. Kids don't lie.
Who?
Kids don't lie.
Kids and drunk people
don't lie.
Kids don't lie, bro. If a kid call you ugly, you ugly.
They be like, you missing it too?
You missed it too,
kind of gap, motherfucker.
One thing what I think kids don't lie though, bro. I think kids got the purest eyes. They see you for who you truly are. If a kid don't like you, bro, Chris, what's up with you? If a kid don't like you, bro, it's probably for a good reason, bro. You feel me?
Especially what they come out with good spirit.
They come out with good discernment, bro. They got really good discernment, bro. They know
check this out. Elon Musk tells President Trump during a speech that Elon Musk was giving inside the White House with his son in there, he says to Trump, "Go away. You're not the president." Then proceeds to tell Trump, "Shut your mouth." Is this proof that kids tell the truth and that the presidents are really puppets? Or is the little boy just talking?
I think Elon Musk was at the crib. He's like, man, I hate this motherfucker. This motherfucker, man, that nigga ain't the president. His son went and said the same shit his dad was doing.
Because if we say damn, they gonna say president.
We wish you would shut up. You feel me? That's what that was.
So Elon Musk went in there and got rid of everybody who they felt him and his team. They was like a team of 6 of them, man. They went in the White House and got rid of like all the interns and shit. Like, we don't need y'all not beneficial. Y'all taking a lot of money away. Then he added another 100 of his teammates into that bitch, dog. Right. And now you hear your son saying shit like this. And I'm not gonna play no video on that either. I see a lot of people don't want to play the video, but there is a video up, and it's quite clear what the little boy was saying to him. It's also quite clear how the little boy was acting inside of that office. So
he needed his ass whooped. Elon Musk got 13 kids.
13. I think he just had another one just recently.
Elon Musk, hold on, boom. I don't agree with Elon Musk having 13 kids, bro.
He's rich as fuck. He can take care of all of them.
What do you mean? If it was a black man, they'd be saying, Nick Cannon got all the motherfucking kids. So Elon Musk can do it because he rich as fuck, but Nick Cannon can't do it.
He said little kids pick up a lot of stuff, and that was one of them, right? Man, that's wild, man. So yeah, yes, they may be. Anyways, damn. So let me see if I can pull this up right quick, man. I had downloaded this picture. Let me see if I can pull this up. Hold on, boom. My computer, upload. Boom. Oh yeah, I don't know how to bring it up. Anyways, y'all go check this out. There's a doomsday map. Have you checked it out?
No, I haven't.
Well, there's a doomsday map, and go check out the doomsday map. It pretty much shows what the United States, at least, is going to look like after, maybe some catastrophe, some crazy ass catastrophe happened or whatever. But the crazy part about it is, and the conspiracy is that they already know and they planning to make this happen because all of the land that is left afterwards is owned by Bill Gates. Yeah. Yeah, so
what the fuck we just said earlier? What the fuck we could we you know what? We're gonna make this little phrase on this show. You know what I'm saying? America gonna do what America gonna do.
They gonna do what they gonna do. Sunset
You hear me,
deadline.
bro?
I look that
Let
up.
me tell you one thing, bro. Nothing happens to America by accident. Now you think about that.
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing that happens to America is by accident. It's always a wacky conspiracy.
Man, well, listen, man, that was the Wacky Conspiracy, man. We got 2 more segments, then we're gonna get up out of here, man. Again, I'm not trying too much longer, but we're gonna get through this. So, man, we on a slice of history. Slice of freaking history, man. Man, so we're gonna start off with maritime law. Have you ever heard of that?
And like your boy.
All right. So have you heard that Americans have been a part of the stock market since 1930 as people, as a human being? You've been part of the stock market. Like you are actually yourself, you, Courtney, are a stock. Yeah. You knew that?
No.
Okay. Well, maritime law is basically a law that they made for people that was in that sailed the seas or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and run cargo through the seas and stuff. And I got a video that's actually going to explain this better. Well, no, actually I don't. I'm gonna just go ahead and explain this myself. So maritime law basically is like they felt like the water was cash, the cargo that came in on the ship was cash, and then the ship itself was cash. So the ship would be considered a woman, the cargo would be considered the baby, the dock would be considered the delivery room, and when the ship docks, the cargo comes out, that's money, right? So the water was money, all of this is money. So they compared this to women in birth. Correct. So the woman, her stomach, the baby is the ship, the hospital is the dock, deliver the baby, birth certificate. Birth certificate makes you a stock. I got a video explaining how your birth certificate makes you a stock and how cargo.
I have heard a little bit about that.
Yeah.
Did you know, for instance, that your birth certificate is a security on the stock exchange in the New York stock market? Did you know that? Because if you order your birth certificate, get a new one. Order your birth certificate. It'll only cost you, sometimes it's free. It'll only cost you a few dollars. Order your birth certificate. On your birth certificate, all birth certificates in this country, on the bottom, it will tell you this is printed on security papers. Do not accept if not on full color security paper. Then on the right-hand corner, you will always have a series of numbers, red numbers, printed on the birth certificate. Those numbers are a security stock exchange number on the World Stock Exchange. You go to any good stock office and ask them, check these numbers in your computer and see how much your stock is worth, the certificate. And they will check it on the New York Stock Exchange and find your birth certificate is a stock on the stock exchange in America. Why? Because you are worth money to the international bank that bought you in 1930. We need to wake up. This is serious stuff.
Yeah, so to know that
everything is for sale.
This nigga everything is for sale, even you.
Man, come on, man.
You.
Come on, man. Come on, man. What are we? Come on, man.
So yeah, just wanted to let y'all know that since 1930 we've been part of the stock. That was some history. Also, Slave masters and pregnancy, man. This one is a little hurtful for me, man. But I feel like we just need to know about what our people used to go through back in the day. So I gotta give y'all a little gruesome history of it. Some of y'all probably already know, some of y'all don't know, but slave masters and pregnancy, man. Slave masters used to try to time our black women's pregnancy with their wives' pregnancy so that the babies could be born around the same time. That way they can get what is known as liquid gold back then from our women to nutritionalize their child. So they put their baby on our women's titties so they baby can get the nutrition while not giving a fuck about our babies, right? Which leads to alligator bait. They would sometimes chop our babies up, catch alligators with them. Yeah. I've said this before, but I'm gonna say this again. Claudette Colvin was the reason Rosa Parks became who she was.
You ain't gonna discredit Rosa.
I'm going to discredit Rosa.
You're not gonna discredit Rosa, bro.
Why not?
You're not gonna discredit Rosa, bro. She went to jail, bro.
Amen.
I mean, come on, bro. She still fought. Something happened to her too.
Yeah, sure did.
They had to do that shit to Auntie.
It was forced. It was forced. See, back then, being dark skinned, you were not accepted, obviously.
Hey, bro. Boom. Auntie Rosa went to jail.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Back then, if you were dark skinned, you were not accepted. You were light skinned, you were barely accepted. So when Claudette Colvin, who was 15 years old, was kicked off the bus or wouldn't remove herself from the bus and they took her to jail because of it, the NAACP knew that the media would not accept her. So they used Rosa Parks. Go look it up. This is a fact. This comes out of Rosa's mouth and everybody else's mouth. They used Rosa because she looked better, or she appealed to the media better. Claudette Colvin. Shout out that 15-year-old girl that had to go through that. Check her out. Shout out Rosa Parks for standing up and making a scene. Like, okay, you're gonna kick her off the bus. You kick me off the bus too. But shout out Claudette Colvin. Excuse me. Yeah, Claudette Colvin.
Well, for them.
Valerie Thomas. Shout out Valerie Thomas, man. Let's celebrate Valerie Thomas, man. She's a scientist. She was a scientist for NASA. She is responsible for, I think they call it illumination. She pretty much like the reason we have TVs. Hold on, let me pull her up. Okay, so Valerie Thomas, she's a scientist who she created the illusion transmitter, which is pretty much holograms, 3D dimensional images. And you didn't even need special glasses to see this stuff. So you know what I'm saying? She received a patent for it in 1980. So shout out to her, man. Valerie Thomas, man. And that's our slice of history. That's all I got for y'all on the slice of history. We're finna get out of here. But before we get out of here, we're gonna do some parenting ultimatums. My guy Courtney, are you a father?
Yes, sir.
Whew. How's the life of a father for you?
Terrible. Terrible.
Yeah. Would you like to elaborate?
I'm not gonna say terrible. I love my son. It's great, but it has its bad variations. People use kids for things that they shouldn't, and you end up in bad situations.
Is it so? It's not the baby,
No,
per se.
hell
Yeah.
no.
How old is the baby?
My baby 5.
Okay.
About to be
What's some of the like the fears you have being a parent?
My biggest fear as a parent is not being there in that moment. And I'm saying those moments.
Anyone, good or bad.
Anyone, good or bad. And I think now that I got a little distance from my son, that is my biggest fear. Just not being able to be there in those moments. Because they look for you in those moments, and I think when you're not there, you leave kids to speculate. And you know how it is, bro. What they say, kids don't lie. And kids can show you your harsh realities of who you are as a person. And I think sometimes you got to lean on what the kids telling you, because we don't like to listen as parents, as adults. You think that the kid don't know what the fuck they talking about. Sometimes they see the raw version of you. And they get the bad into your bad days. They get the bad into your how you feel about certain shit. And I think that um you have to listen to your kids as well. You can't just always think that you know that the situation is them, because they're going through it with you, and they parented you, parented them. You know what I'm saying? It's their experience to judge. To be honest, and that's what I had to realize. We all have an experience. We have an experience right now, right? You meet a version of Courtney that somebody else don't get to meet.
Amen.
So I think when a kid tell you about their experience, sometimes you have to listen, because they're dealing with that version of that person. And I want my son to know multiple versions of his dad, but know the person that I am. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's just my biggest fear. Not being there in the moment and him not knowing who I truly am.
Yeah, I definitely can agree fully. Like, I don't think that there is any other fear I can come up with than that not being there. And that's just like in all moments. Like, sometimes I think about like the steps I took. It's like I hear about the things that happen, back in my city and stuff. And it's like, okay, I'm somewhat glad to be away, but at the same time, it's like now I got to protect my children from 4 million motherfuckers I don't know. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's definitely difficult. And then children, because of them becoming their own self, or like you said, experiencing them their own selves, they sometimes can create a lot of tension, unnecessary tension. I try and tell my kids a lot, like, look, I will call off for a basketball game, a graduation. I'll work hard, or I'll go overtime for Jordans or whatever it is that you want. I'll go hard for you because, number one, you didn't ask to be here.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm not going to do that for somebody who's not appreciative or grateful, right? And I think a lot of the kids that I've seen and been watching on social, well, I ain't gonna say I've been watching any kids, but just a lot of the like the videos that I've been seeing on social media of children acting out. It's like in teachers and classes. And I was actually in the store today. Rest in peace to my cousin Iron Cannon. I was in the store and the teacher had talked to me today, and he was telling me about the school that he teaches at, and how it's rough for him because of the respect and all those things. And so I'm sitting here looking at, and even looking at my own kids and their wants, and it's like a lot of these kids don't want to work for nothing. They just feel like they supposed to get, and like I said earlier, they didn't ask to be here. So a lot of them feel like the parents are obligated to do such. So I don't know, man. Ultimatum for me, I try to establish like a real clear boundary. Like, nigga, look, this how much bills I pay. I pay this bill, that bill, this bill, that bill. Can you help me with that? Okay, if you can't help me with that, can you help me wipe my ass? Can you help me wash my clothes? Can you make sure I eat tonight at least? Like, you know what I'm saying? Can you make sure I get to work? Okay, if you can't do none of that, then I shouldn't even have to ask you to pick up a mop or anything. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't have to ask you to pick up a broom. You should automatically know that. And then even after you pick up the broom, you shouldn't be looking for no allowance. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you can get it. Don't get it.
Fair exchange though.
No, for sure. Listen,
like ain't some shit like you going in my refrigerator though to get what you want. Is a difference.
You want a Christmas present? Here go a key. Let's walk in this door on Christmas Day and turn on the lights. Like, you know,
That's a gift.
You hear me? So it's like it's definitely a necessity, and I'm not trying to say a kid doesn't deserve anything and they shouldn't get an allowance. What I'm saying is understand and appreciate, and I think that ultimatum for us should be more teaching the kids responsibility and the
Earning,
value. Right.
earning shit, earning shit.
Correct.
I think even when it come to Christmas, it should be a fun. Let's put a Christmas fund together. Let's start in July. Let's do it like this. If you do
Come on.
this and make sure all them school grades right, we get that shit. But if not, ain't no use us even talking about it because school is not negotiable. You get what I'm saying, boom?
And I
Some
mean,
shit.
and I teach my kids with school, bro. And with school, I teach my kids that's just to play the game, right? It's like I want y'all to be able to create something and do something on your own, but I want y'all to understand how this game works. Okay, you can do your own crossover, you feel me? But understand that there's an out of bounds that you can't cross that line. You know what I'm saying? You can't go backcourt. You feel me? So it's like, there's a 24-second shot clock. So understand you got to play the game. You got to play the rules. So understand it. But I don't care if you go to Harvard or not, bro. Can you create something? Because what's this about, right? It's about buying and selling, right? So are you gonna be the buyer or the seller? If you could come up with something and be all these companies then start, man, most of these companies that require you to have college degrees, the motherfuckers who started don't have a college degree. Probably ain't never stepped in college. You know what I'm saying? How the fuck did you start at college? Who the fuck started the college? And decide, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? And then decided that everybody else got to go to it. Like, so, and there's some smart people, but just whatever you want to do, I don't think it's college. I think you just need to make something and go. But the ultimatum for me, for these children, man, is just to give them some type of responsibility and make them understand morals and values, man. And with that, we through with this show. I want to thank you for coming on this show, Courtney. I hope it's a lot more. I think we had a
Hey
conversation.
man. Hey man, listen, man. I hope I'm here every week.
That's what I was thinking. My
Yeah, I'll
new
be back.
co-host,
I'll
man.
be back, man.
Yes, sir.
So
Next
I'll
Sunday.
be locked in. So that put me on 3 podcasts. I'm almost on Chris level. I don't know if he's still in the comments, but
He said 3.
you talking
But
about this. I'm about to catch you in episodes, nigga.
that puts me on 3.
That puts you on 3 too, cause Tuesday nights, nigga. Full court report, nigga. With my nigga Boom, nigga. He gonna be my co-host over there as well.
Yeah, I get to talk that shit
Tuesday
about
night-
Drake. You feel
Tuesday
me?
night, I get to get this nigga his seat. But I'm gonna let y'all know I got a lot of information. And with the new studio, we got a little, we can play a little bit more. We're gonna do a little bit more. I also got the full court soundtrack. If you got music, man, go ahead and drop it in my comments, drop it in my inbox. I'm getting that shit played, but we're gonna play some music in between the show. We'll get that bitch rocking. We're gonna see what y'all rocking with.
And we finna turn the court report up because I love fucking with music. So y'all gonna see me in y'all inbox. Hey, let me let me put this on the show, man. Especially so we don't get censored. We definitely want to use a lot of people who doing something. So I'm definitely happy to be on your show because I think I got a lot to help.
Bro, I think it's gonna be good. We're gonna be able to talk about all types of music. I feel like me and you know a lot of different music. We get to talk about battle rap, different types of shit. So I think it's gonna be a lot of different elements. I already been thinking about some shit that we're gonna be doing. I'm coming with some segments, nigga. So
Let's go.
Tuesday gonna be lit, bro. I'm excited.
Let's go. Man, well, shout out What the Shit.
With
Shout
the shit
out
Wednesday night.
DC, my brother DC, man. Y'all
Fresh on
definitely
TV.
check him out.
Our
And follow him.
affiliates.
Yes, sir, man. Fresh on TV, man. Shout out to Trey Glue.
Yes, sir.
Man, we definitely finna make our push. Amen. Other than that, man, y'all know how we get down. When they can find you, when the court report.
Hey man, court report is at the full court report on Facebook, full court report on Instagram. You can follow me at Courtney Duncan on fucking Instagram and Facebook. And like I said, Tuesday nights, man, 8:00, man, we're gonna be popping music, popping shit. We wrapping up this Drake beef. Like I said, we wrapping up this Drake and Kendrick shit on Tuesday, man.
Let's go, man. Let's get that shit out of here, man. Let's get that shit out of here. Oh, maybe not Tuesday, but now that I'm the co-host, we ain't got no choice but to do our battle, though, boy.
Oh yeah, it's going down. Listen, I already know. Listen, I already know how this shit gonna go. I already know how we gonna end up being. I already know how this shit gonna be. So
we finna turn up, bro. We finna turn up.
I can't wait.
We finna turn up. But y'all know how I go, man. Shout out DC man every Wednesday on 8:15 Eastern, fresh on TV. Twitch.
Ish. 8:15 ish.
Man, y'all catch us on that motherfucker.
Yeah, just beat us there.
Just be there at 8 o'clock, and we'll be there.
Beat us there, nigga. Don't meet us there. Beat us
there. And you always can win shit. I'm gonna get there one day, man. I got this motherfucking camera. I done put it over here. I don't even feel like grabbing it, but I got this camera. I got a camera I'm gonna give away, but I ain't on DC level. Listen, when y'all go over there to what the shit, man, this nigga give away movies and he got some salty bars. I ain't gonna tell y'all who won that, but they give away salty bars too, chocolate salty bars. I don't know what the fuck they got going on over there, but that's our team over there. They got shit given away, but no, they do really give away movies and shit, man. Shut the fuck up, bro. Man, I love what the shit, man. They go crazy, man. So make sure y'all follow them.
One of my favorite podcasts, man. I ain't gonna cap. I can't wait to Wednesday, nigga.
Every Wednesday, man.
Every Wednesday, they got the best green room over at that bitch. I ain't gonna lie.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Other than that, man, y'all know the vibes, man. It's a lot of shit going on, but fuck that shit, man. Make yourself happy, keep yourself happy, regardless of what the fuck motherfuckers talking about, and whatever is going on. Fuck it, man. Keep your head up and keep moving. Until then, we out this bitch, man.
We out Sunday, nigga.